Welcome to Siri English. This is Sushila. Today we are going to discuss TET previous question paper English. Now let's start. The first one is the snow covered up the grass with a great white cloak. Choose the right meaning of the word cloak. The options are a short white pipe, a small brown and grey bird, a strong wind, a type of coat that has no sleeves. The snow covered up the grass. The snow is compared to the cloak which covers the grass. So it cannot be a white pipe or cannot be a small brown and grey bird. It cannot be a strong wind, but it is a type of coat that has no sleeves. It is sleeveless outer garment. So D is the right answer. Now next is the second question. Usha's meticulous systematic training began in earnest. Choose the synonym of the word earnest. Meticulous itself is the meaning of meticulous is careful, dedicated. So sincere. So it can be serious. It cannot be calm. It cannot be untidy or thin. So B, serious is the right answer. Now, the third one is Oliver was frightened at the sight of so many gentlemen, which made him tremble. Choose the antonym of the word many. The options are several, few, any, or few. Several doesn't suit. A few, a few. Let's see the difference. Any also doesn't suit. Few is little more attention on negative that there is not a large number of people or things, whereas a few is a little more attention on the positive that there is a small number of people or things. So few is completely negative. It represents negative side. So only few is the right answer. Now the next question is choose the word with wrong spellings. Aboriginal, spectacle, miniature, inhabitants. Spectacle, miniature, and inhabitants, they are correct. Whereas aboriginal is a wrong spelling. Instead of O, we have to write A. So A is the right answer. The next question is Ramesh set up a new business. Choose the meaning of the phrasal verb set up in the context. Actually, setup is a phrasal verb. When we start a business, we use setup. So the meaning of setup is started. So the right word is C. Started, bought, offered, showed is wrong. Now let's see the next question. Choose a word suffix that suits the word quick to form an adverb. Quick is adjective. Here we use quick, ly to quick, it becomes adverb. When we use ness, it becomes noun. When we use er, it becomes adjective because quicker is comparative degree of quick and quickly is adverb. So the right answer is ly, A. Now let's see the second one. Next one. If you are thirsty, you can drink buttermilk. Choose the type of sentence. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, interrogative sentence. What do you mean by interrogative sentence? A sentence which asks questions is interrogative. So let us see what is simple sentence, compound and complex sentences. Simple sentence has independent clause with subject and predicate. But we have in this sentence, if you are thirsty, you can drink buttermilk. If you are thirsty is subordinate clause. You can drink buttermilk is independent clause. This is dependent clause and this is independent clause. So simple sentence has only one independent clause with subject and predicate. So it cannot be simple sentence. Now what is compound sentence? Compound sentence has two independent clauses. We don't have two independent clauses. We have one is dependent, the other one is independent. So compound sentence also cannot be. Now what is complex sentence? Complex sentence has independent clause with one or two more dependent clause. So this is the right answer. It is complex sentence because if you are thirsty is dependent clause, you can drink buttermilk is independent clause. So one independent clause and the other one is dependent clause. So this is complex sentence. C is the right answer. Clear? Now let's see the next one. Choose a grammatically correct sentence from the following. One should do his duty. One should do one's duty. One should do her duty. One should do their duty. So here the subject is one. One is gender neutral. So one should do his duty is wrong because one is neutral, gender neutral. So his is wrong. This is incorrect. One should do one's duty. This is the right one. One should do her duty is wrong. One should do their duty is also wrong. Okay. B is the right answer. Now let's see the ninth one. How can you dash that? Choose the correct form that fills the blank. Say, said, says, have said. Say is simple present. Say is simple present. And said is past tense. Say is simple present but third person. It is in third person singular. Have said is past perfect. Can is simple present. So say, I think say is the answer. Said is past tense, we cannot use. Says is simple present, but it can be used for third person. He says, she says, but you is second person. It doesn't fit. Have said also is wrong. So only say is the answer. Now next, 10th one. They never expected to have any more. Choose a part of speech of the word never. Options are pronoun, conjunction, adverb, adjective. What is pronoun? We use another word instead of noun. So it is not pronoun. What is conjunction? Conjunction is a word which combines two sentences, two words. So this is not conjunction. Never is not conjunction. Adverb. Adverb is a word which modifies the verb. Okay, this which modifies the verb is expected. So this can be the answer. It cannot be adjective. Adjective is the word which qualifies noun. So C is the answer. Next one. He hopes that he will win the first prize. This sentence has a noun clause, a conditional clause, a defining relative clause, non-defining relative clause. Now, in this sentence, that he will win the first prize. Okay, this is dependent clause. Here, what is noun clause? A noun clause is dependent clause. This is dependent clause that he will win the first prize. A noun clause is dependent clause that takes place of any noun in the sentence in the form of subject, object, or subject complement. So here, a noun clause, it takes the place of subject or object. So this may be the answer. And conditional sentence is a sentence which has if or whether. So in the sentence we don't have if or whether, so it cannot be conditional sentence. It cannot be conditional. It cannot be a defining relative clause. It cannot be non-defining relative clause. Non-defining relative clause is it gives more information about who or what you're speaking. Whereas defining relative clause, it tells who or what you're speaking. So these two will not fit. Only a noun clause is the right answer. Okay. Next one is the patient had died before the doctor dash. Choose the correct form of the verb that fits the blank. Options are arriving, arrived, was arriving, had arrived. The patient died, then the doctor came, then the doctor arrived. Okay, there are two past actions. First, first action we use past perfect had plus V3. Later action we use past tense. So this is first action past perfect. The patient had died before the doctor arriving. No, it's wrong. Arrived past tense. Was arriving past continuous wrong. Had arrived, past perfect. So arrived is the answer. Now let's see the next one. Manjula and Shruti played dash guitar well. Choose the correct article that fits the blank. The options are a and the. No article is needed. So here Manjula and Shruti play. When the verb play is being used in the context of musical instrument, the definite article the comes before the name of musical instrument. The name of the instrument is guitar, so the is definite article, the is the answer. The next sentence is the teacher explained the problem dash the student. Choose the correct preposition that fits the blank. The options are with, to, by, up. With is used for accompanying. For example, he is playing with his sister. To. To indicates place, person, thing that someone or something moves forward. The teacher explained the problem. To whom she explained? The student. So to the student. So to the student is right one. By is actually used for by means of do you travel by bus? Do you travel by train? Okay, this is actually used for means of, and up is used for the movement to go in upper position. He went up the hill. So only B is the right one. Now let's see next one. Lara is not so great as Tendulkar. Choose the comparative degree of this sentence. Options. Tendulkar is as great as Lara. Tendulkar is as great as Lara means Tendulkar is equally great. Tendulkar is greater than Lara. Here Tendulkar is comparative degree. He is greater than Lara. Lara is greater than Tendulkar. Again, Lara is greater than Tendulkar comparative degree. Lara is as great as Tendulkar. Equally great. So we can see that here positive degree and comparative degree is used in these sentences. Actually, degrees of comparison are used when we compare two persons or two things with each other. And in this context, we use positive degree and comparative degree. Now let us see this statement. Lara is not so great as Tendulkar. So in these options, any one should convey the same meaning. First one, Tendulkar is as great as Lara is wrong. Tendulkar is greater than Lara is right. Lara is greater than Tendulkar is wrong. Lara is as great as Tendulkar. So only B is the right answer. Now let's see 16th one. You must take care of your parent. This sentence indicates obligation, suggestion, command, request. Must is strong obligation. Strong obligation. So A is the right answer. It cannot be suggestion, it cannot be command, or it cannot be request. Now let's see the 17th one. Come out now, cousin. Choose the correct question tag of these sentences. What do you mean by question tag? Question tag actually, for positive statement, we add question tags at the end of the statement. For positive statement, we add negative question tag. For negative statement, we add positive question tag. See, for example, here the options are do you, don't you, are you, won't you. You don't speak English, do you? Negative statement, positive question tag. You don't speak English. You speak English. Sorry, you speak English, don't you? Positive statement, negative question tag. You aren't a teacher, are you? Here also the same. But what about won't you? When we use won't you? Here when it is, actually what type of sentence it is? Come out now, cousin. What type of sentence? It is positive statement. It is positive imperative statement. It is positive imperative statement. So always when it is positive imperative sentence, we have to use won't you. Clear? Now next, 18th one. I'll catch you in a minute, replied Seema. Choose the correct reported speech of this sentence. The short form of I will is I'll. Now let's see. Seema said to that she will catch you in a minute. Said to that is wrong. So this is incorrect. Seema says that she would catch him in a minute. says that is wrong because reporting verb is replied past tense. This also wrong. Seema replied that she would catch him in a minute. This is right because Seema replied. What she replied? She replied that she, I changes to she, will changes to would. So this is, she would catch him in a minute. So C is the answer. D. Seema told that we cannot use told. So this is wrong. So D is a C is the right answer. Now let's see the next one. I built a high wall all around. Choose the correct passive voice of this sentence. Here this is active voice. I subject, built, verb, past tense, high wall. This is object. So when we change into passive voice, object becomes subject, built changes into was built, subject changes, I changes into me. So let us see. A high wall is built by me. This is wrong. Is actually built was built. A high wall was built all around by me. A high wall object was built all around by me. So this is right. I was built a high wall. This is wrong. All around a high wall is also incorrect. Clear? I hope you understood. Now let's continue this class. Thank you.